Welcome to the Militia gaming community. I'm Trigger, and this one's all about the 1997 Porsche 911 Carrera S in Need for Speed Heat. Let's go! Real quick before I get into the video, if you're looking for any of my builds, you can find them on my website. That's militiagamingco.com. I also have links to all of my best guides: earning money, earning rep, running from the cops, driving better, you name it. But it's on militiagamingco.com. Go there for all of your militia needs. All right, let's get into it. So the fastest engine for this 1997 Porsche is the 599 horsepower 3.8 liter flat 6. I was able to run a 259.6 on Arian and a 242 on Sonic, and I think my Sonic time actually could be improved a little bit. I made a couple of tiny little mistakes near the end of the race, so take that with a grain of salt. But the Arian time is solid. That is as fast as I can probably go on Arian, and that really doesn't give this car a good rank on the track. It's just kind of like I've said in previous videos, 3 minutes is kind of the mark you're looking for. So anyway, if you'd like to use this on the track, the car handles very nicely and it has a very good top speed. It gets to top speed pretty quickly. It definitely suffers from speed loss in the corners. So that's where this car is just not that good, and that's what makes these times for these races not that good. So anyway, here is my full track build. It's that 599 horsepower engine, the Ultimate Plus engine parts, Ultimate dual turbo with a 5x3 pound NOS. We got the Super Track suspension, sport brakes, Elite race tires, Elite Plus clutch, Elite 7-speed gearbox, and the Super Track differential. The NOS refills and duration, steering sensitivity at +3, downforce at -1, traction control is off, and drift style is on gas. All right, moving on to the drag build. So for the drag build, it's kind of okay. I mean, it's not in the top half of the cars, it's in the bottom half. What I say it's kind of okay is because it actually feels really fast. I'd be curious to see where this car lines up with some of the faster cars, even though its stats are not great. So according to the stats, it ranks about 70th out of the 131 cars, but it's got a lot of speed, and it pops a huge wheelie if you use NOS right at the start. So you have to wait till about 3rd or 4th gear when you've got your car going straight, and then you can hit the NOS. It really accelerates well in the top like 3 or 4 gears. It just feels really nice. So I don't know, I'd be curious to see where it ends up. Somebody should drag this next to, let's say, the RSR or something like that, because it feels kind of similar. Anyway, if you want to use the full build, the engine is the 599 horsepower again, Ultimate Plus engine parts, dual turbo, 1x15 pound NOS. Then you got the Super Track suspension, sport brakes, Elite drag tires, Elite Plus clutch, Elite Plus 8-speed gearbox, Super Track differential, NOS refills, NOS duration, and then you've got steering sensitivity at +3, downforce -5. Traction control is off, and drift style is on gas. All right, moving on to the drift build, and this is really surprising, but this car is an excellent drift car. I mean, it really is good. It's not quite as good as the Bel Air was last week, but it is very, very good. Like, you could definitely use this and 3-star all of the drift trials around the map. Now, it does take a little bit of getting used to. Like, you have to learn how you switch from a left turn to a right turn, and it takes a couple of different things. The regular brake is actually pretty good, but if you need to snap it quickly, you have to hit the regular brake and the handbrake at the same time. Just a quick tap while you're turning, and you should be able to snap the car to the other side. Anyway, it's a decent drift build. It scores about 96,295 on average for the drift trial that's right outside the racetrack there. And yeah, it's good. I would definitely use it. It's a good build. So here is the full drift build. 599 horsepower again, Ultimate Plus engine parts, Ultimate dual turbo, 5x3 pound NOS, Super Speed Cross suspension, sport brakes, Elite drag tires, Elite Plus clutch, Super 5-speed gearbox, Pro drift differential, NOS refills and duration, and then steering sensitivity at +5, downforce -5, traction control off, drift style on gas. All right, lastly, let's take a look at the off-road build. So So the Offroad Build is actually pretty decent as well. It ranks about 41st, so it's not like in the top 20 or anything, but it actually feels pretty quick, and it doesn't suffer from a lot of traction loss. Like when you spin around a corner, you actually gain traction again really quickly, which is something that, you know, a lot of the really terrible off-road cars don't do very well. They take a long time to regain traction after a turn, which is why they have terrible times. It also has a good top speed off-road. It gets above 140 on off-road straight sections, which is really good. It's actually a decent off-road car, even though it's not putting up a super fast time. All right, anyway, here is the Offroad Build. Same engine parts, dual turbo, 5x3 pound NOS. You got super rally suspension, sport brakes, elite off-road tires, elite plus clutch, super 5-speed gearbox, super rally differential, NOS refills, NOS duration, steering sensitivity at 5, downforce at -5, traction control is off, and drift style is on gas. And with that, guys, I'm gonna end the video. I really appreciate everyone's support on this series, and if you want to support the channel even more, you can leave a super thanks on the video, or you can become a member of the channel. When you become a member, you get custom emotes that you get to use in chat, you get custom badges that people see when you make comments on my videos, and then of course members get members only streams and members only community posts. So pick a tier. You've got a $5 tier and a $10 tier. The $10 tier, you get the members only streams. That's basically the difference. So there you go. If you want to become a member, please do so and support the channel. You would be definitely helping me out more than you know. All right. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all of the Heat 5 members that are currently members. Thank you guys. And I will catch you on the next one. Trigger out.